saw the ship, and he saw the nets. And he said, Peter, lovest thou these more than you love me? And this is a question, my God, that God will continually ask his people. Because the enemy of our souls, they have the fish that we have left behind, and they're wagging it in our faces, before our faces, from time to time. And God has to ask the question, lovest thou these more than you love me? It is a question this morning that the church of God must answer. It's a question this morning that we cannot push aside. It's a question this morning that we cannot say, let's wait until next week. Let me think about it. It's a question that we need to answer. God demands an answer. Lovest thou me more than these? You know what it is this morning that you're battling with when it comes to the love of God. You know what it is this morning is in competition with the love of God. All of us. We're not immune. All of us has a battle. Sometimes it's our wives. Sometimes it's our husbands. It's our jobs. Sometimes it's our possessions. It's our boyfriends. It's our girlfriends. Sometimes we put these things before God. And God asks the question, what it is this morning that you are putting before me? For I declare that thou shalt have no other gods before me. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. What it is, we have as a people, I'm not talking about the church, I'm talking individually. We have to make up our minds as a people. Let God be God. Let him be God. If your God is your banker, serve him. If your God is your children, serve them.
My God.
We can't have two masters.
Yes, Jesus. Hallelujah.
We're either going to love one
Yes,
and despise one.
yes.
But God will not share his glory
Praise
with
the
no one
Lord.
this morning.
Praise the Lord.
We have to make up in our minds which side of the fence we are on. If you're on God's side, my God stand on God's side. We can't hop in here today and hop in there tomorrow and then next day. Let God be God in our lives. The problem is that we have too many gods.
Glory.
We have a God for Sunday. And we leave him in the house on Sunday. But on Monday, we have a new God.
Amen.
And God not pleased. God is not pleased. He says, Simon, tell me. I want to know. I know God asked him. I say, yes, God, you know I love you. I love you, Lord. And God asked him again. He said, God, you know I love you. And God asked him again. My God wanted to make sure that Peter knew who he loved. Not only that, God was reversing the curse. He Peter denied him 3 times. And every time that Peter said no, Jesus wanted Peter to say yes. So the 3 times that Jesus, Peter denied Jesus, he asked him 3 times. He wanted to reverse it. My God is going to reverse the curses in your life this morning. The times that you have said yes, the times that you have said no, the times that you have denied him, the times that you have said that you don't know him. Listen, we don't have to say it with our mouths. Our actions declare. Our actions speak for us. As one man says, action speaks louder than words. By your actions. We said in Sunday school this morning, we talked about Titus 1 and verse 16. Man profess, my God. They come on Sundays and they profess that they know God. They profess that Jesus is Lord. They profess, my God, they profess that they are in connection with God. But by the lives they live in their communities, by the lives they live on their workplace, they say to the fellow workers and the neighbors, they say, hey, I don't know God. You know, we come and we claim that we're faithful. We claim that we are true. We claim that we are loving of God. And when God questions, when God asks us, do you really love me? When we look on the inside, I said when we look on the inside, the answer must be a true fight path. God, you know something? I really don't love you. Let me tell you why. We know that we are supposed to give God a thanks. Before you come in there, let's see. We're supposed to give God a tenth of our salary.
Go ahead.
A tenth of our income. But take my refrigerator away only going a month. I can take God money and repair the refrigerator. Do you really love God? How many of us will pay the money and buy something knowing that after we can't see our face? Are we going to ensure that we have phone we cover for kids? Or are we going to go and buy a new dress, a new pair of shoes? Or are we going to ensure as a good parent that we have food there for our kids? But you know something? If our refrigerator or a car or something happens during the course of the month, we're going to take that money that belongs to God and we are going to spend it. Which is God. It is a fact. It is the truth. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that at Seven Chance Ministries we have a few good tigers that come what may. They give God what belongs to Him, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop. Nothing can stop a person from giving God what belongs to Him. God asked the question this morning. Do you really love me? Do you really love me? And if we look into ourselves, the answer is really no. All of us, not you or not me, all have to. When God asks the question, and I look within myself, I have to declare, God, you know, there's so much more I can do for you. You know, I saw, in closing, I saw Pastor someone put a post on Facebook this morning, and I was amazed and glad. The post says, when I have done my best for God, when I have done my best for God, He is still well done. I ain't seen no well done. We do well. We do good. We go halfway. We go most of the way. But do we go all out for Jesus? Are we all sold out for Jesus? It's only when we have done our best for God. Only when we have given of our best to God that God will say, well done. Let me close by saying this. I'm sure you've heard me say it before you've read it in some place or the other. In some way in Africa, folks are only allowed to have one child. And it so happened that unfortunately, this lady had a twin. And she had to give up one because they're only allowed to have one child. A missionary passed by. I saw her in the midst of the river. I know what she was going to do. And the missionary looked at her and pleaded with her. I said to her, lady, why don't you keep hold of the children? Pleaded with her and he walked away. I went into another village, and on his way back in the evening, he saw the same lady. This time she had one child. And he knew what she had done. But he recognized that the child that she had holding in his hand, in her hand, was the crippled one. One was blood, one was crippled. He said, but lady, I would have thought that if you were going to sacrifice one of them, you would sacrifice the crippled one and kept the good one. And she looked at him and she said, I don't know what God is, but the God that I serve, He gave him the best. And she gave her God the best child. And she kept the crippled one for herself. I wondered what we would have done this morning. I wonder when we go through, years ago, when we used to pick rice, you know how to do this? You know to pick rice? Yeah. You have to go and pick out the bad grains out of the rice. I pick a lot of rice in my lifetime. You want to separate the sheep from the goats, the good from the bad. I wonder when we separate that which we have, which do we give to God? We take the best for ourselves, the best for our children. We say, God, you can have the rest. And we expect God to accept and not reject the gifts that we give him. We know we ought to give God $20, but we give him 15. And say, God, take what you get. Better than that. And we feel good in ourselves because we feel that we have done something for God. And God is saying no. God is saying no. You must give me what belongs to me. Let me say this. When I was a young pastor,